Hello everyone, Tara here. First of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to Leah Turunen and Felipe Sparks. They're two of my favorite YouTube bloggers. They're amazing, beautiful, happy, shiny, authentic, yummy people. They're sending amazing messages on their channels, so if you get a chance, check them out. It was actually one of Leah's videos that inspired me to take that first step to YouTube blogging myself. So here I am. Yay! So my topic today is just that. Is where I am right here, right now, in this moment. Here I am. So for me, it was trusting myself. It was trusting that thing inside of me that wanted to express itself, that wanted to reach more people. I have lots of stories to tell, and I've had an amazing life that showed me and taught me how to be the best me that I possibly can be. And that's what I want to share with all of you, so I can inspire you to be the best yous that you can be, because it takes steps. So we've got all these things that are in our mind, and that monkey mind that's running around playing its little its role for us to unwind that and to trust ourselves. So for me, it was trusting my dream, you know, and I highly recommend dreaming the biggest dream you can dream, no matter what it is or how silly you think it is. That's your dream, you know. And even if you don't know what your dream is, dare to dream that dream, and then put it into practice. So for me, what would happen was I'd have all these ideas and things rolling around in my head, and it would become really overwhelming for me, because I'd be like, oh, I have to do this and that and the other thing, and oh, it's all too much, and then the fear would set in, and I'd be like this, and then there was no space, you know. When you're in fear, which stands for false evidence appearing real, for me, what I would normally do was fuck everything and run. A, because I wasn't breathing, because I was like, oh, ah! And there was no space. There was no space for spirit or inspiration or creativity to flow through me, because that big picture was too overwhelming. And then I also had to break it down. You know, I was also afraid of being judged. I was afraid of being judged. I was afraid of being rejected. I was afraid of getting like thumbs down. And then I realized, you know, all the things that I've learned, it's like, who gives a shit? You know what? Judge me. If you judge me, I want a scorecard. I want numbers 1 to 10. I want a scorecard. And then I want you to hold that scorecard in front of the mirror for yourself and see where you're judging yourself and where you're not being the best you that you can be. And you know, it's none of my business what you think about me, you know. I've got my opinions to share, and that's all they are, opinions, and there's many different ways up the mountain, and I've tried a few. I've tried quite a few. So that's what I'm here to share. Where was I? And so when that fear, so I decided to change that whole acronym of fuck everything and run, because normally I would do that. I'd see myself in my head as the road runner and just running away from it all, just being frozen in that fear where there's no space to move, there's no inspiration, motivation, you're just frozen. So I decided to face everything and recover. And how I did that was taking one step at a time, one small step in trusting yourself. So what I did was I watched inspirational videos, read inspirational books, did things that inspired me. So connecting with community where I could see reflected to me other people living their dreams and taking that risk, you know, and trusting themselves just to do it, no matter how scary, because it's not that scary really. It's just our fear and our mind that gets in our way, all those little thoughts and negative programs and beliefs that we had about ourselves, you know. And it's a real opportunity to embrace all of those fears. Once you embrace them and bring them into the light, they transform, and then it's like pop, And then that's when the inspiration comes and the spirit has room to flow through you. So another inspirational thing that I did was also being in nature. When you're in nature, you know how you have an instant feeling of calm, and you're seeing the beauty that is reflected all around you, and if you're really taking all of that in with your breath, with your sight, with your sound, it even has a different taste, and the smell of that, it automatically lifts your vibration. It lifts your vibration and actually brings out more of yourself. It makes you feel more confident, more safe, more secure to take those leaps. Yeah, so nature is a really awesome way, whether it's the ocean or the wilderness. I'm originally from Canada, so I love both. Both are incredible. Even just looking at the sun, you know, getting some vitamin D into you automatically makes you feel better and gives you those little happy vibes. What else? So yeah, trusting yourself and taking one small step every day. So I mean, I'm not going to go into all the small steps I took to get here, but every day I made that commitment. I made that commitment to me that, hey, I'm going to do it. This is what I want to do. I want to be able to express myself and share and grow and, you know, create new relationships and friendships and get feedback and questions. And then therefore that is going to push me beyond my edge, beyond my current edge. So when you take that leap of faith, you go beyond your edge and you trust yourself, that's where the real magic happens. That's where the real magic happens, and it's exciting. That's where the magic happens and spirit starts to flow through you, your creative self, whatever it is you want to create, whether it's writing or singing or acting or cooking or dancing, whatever it is, it just starts to flow through you automatically because you're creating that space for it, taking that jump, that leap, and trusting yourself. Yeah, yum, and anything that makes you feel yummy. Inspirational things are yummy. It makes you just feel good from the inside, and when you feel that yummy, you're radiating, you're vibrating this amazing vibration, this joy, this happiness, this motivation, this inspiration, this fun, and this playfulness. And Spirit really loves that. Spirit really loves to have that space inside of you. So I say, do it. Dream your biggest dream. Trust yourself. Be committed to taking one small step, no matter what it is, and embrace all parts of yourself. All parts of yourself, the big, bad, ugly, scary, because you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it, and they're just little fears, so you embrace them and you dance them awake, and you dance them into the light, and that's where the magic happens. So, yeah, that's it for today. I would love to hear from you and what your opinions are on this, and also encourage you to take that step and share it with me. And maybe I have some inspirational words that I can share with you that helped me on my journey to be the best me that I can be, because that's all that I want to do, is to help people be the best yous you can be, so we can all shine together. Yeah, and be playful and amazing, amazing usses. So I love you very much, and spread the yum. Whatever is yummy, spread it, because it'll come back to you tenfold, and that's the amazing magic of all of it. So trust yourself. Bye, love you, bye.